Send lawyer ni church them no. When now didn't kind fire shot. Now do maybe so. Who are license to hold gun and also to fire? Since when? And a gun better than Mortal Kombat. Since when? And a gun adane ye Conan the Destroyer. Since when Adwoa adane Rambo? Chuck Norris. Now who create you? Now they call breath. Huh? Since when? Huh? So these are the things at the end of the day, you want to say a two abuba kan uka. Adwoa for be say me kono wo, me pa ko hia no. And I call for fire. Komu kunwa unua wo. How would you feel senka wunua e getuo ni bi kan wunua Adwoa Safo akoma and a gin nkwa? How would you feel? Would you bury your dad and also bury your sister?
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Adwoa Safo ne papa asori a friend Christo Asafo. Ana wo mo lawyer can say. Abatom from me say Adwoa Safo nua epesu okum no. And into atutututuo abo Adwoa Safo. Lawyer ne say ntisa. Na mo me Adwoa Safo ni mom ana o sha ase say ototo eye etuo e de abo eye ni nua no. Yenko ni enkotie ensem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, ebusia we mumpa womuso omo yaye ebusia nkrasefo pa o, because for me anyway, ye beto aso ye bedi nkomo ni de ye bedi pa, ye bedi nkomo. Now, munya abotrema me na me mbo audio bia eye a friend is saying Zara man, obi anim Zara man baby a wojina when it comes to this issue on what I Adwoa Safo echi. But send ye tie bia no, ye betie eye Zara man on one so nenu mu asem efa saa ensensem we ho. And to me, you know, I have realized I don't know whether if it is understanding and ankofo ni, whether ye nimudie na ankofo ni, whether ye nyansa na ankofo ni. Nipa no kra mo pre no ho a mo pre ne japade no eye mo amo papa no kra wawuko papa no amo pre ne japade no mo papa no ankasa kra wonka atiasefo ho biem. So the question then is, why all these unnecessary fighting? Why all these a friend is saying enyema ensem fata mo ankasa as family members say yes mo temo ho ase mo papa no mpa wo ye japade no wuko ntidi na mamu dwene say mo amo pre japade no so mbetena ewiase afebo yenkotie Zara man
o baba ka che wo se kona ko ka che asorefo ni nyina dia wo dia ye no tama wo suma se enkopo papa che o baba ka che wo se ko ka che asorefo ni nyina dia wo dia ye no went man koka and our papa edi free mu and e free mu a o ko na japade ho nkwala mako 7 won kwa na o pray japade ku fa japade anye bia ente da wo bewu no e japade ni na wo de beko o papa nkasa o de na ade baaye we ja hoko na wo when na solid from painful a o mde o mu yefu nenam Paul say obi e no oni me madwene ye pe this is Christo Yesu osoma me e be say mpanfo ni na prepare de ye o mu dia na mo enye de ye Christo Yesu dia asori mpanfo ni na pre o mo nyina hiafo ho ba me se body me dwene hiafo ho anytime members no pema sem sa me dwene hiafo ho me tibi yi mpaboa na me akwa asori na ma hwafo mo na me achewo mu me fantale na me akwa asori na me hwe hiafo mo na me achewo mu mumu na ye bida anytime no time no and so me what time you one time you ain't changing me or da me woman me yankopon we say nyame na aye me sa wa mama koma emre giving a calling
Osebo de Zara man a wo chire ensem no bu sase na Osebo de Zara man no kra we ye obusuani no ne part ben wo play was an yama wing in Emono. Would ye a betcherichim? Why, intino, be.
What do you say? So because then you have to tell a dear, and yes, capacity and Franco in a mere duma. Now what di Sicano? Now we are. What's that they began for them all? Extra members in them poor. And nothing I war. Next over party as on share Mr. Bominsa 2017. What is share mensa up to 2021. And you cry and I will warm me home. Say, oh, Papa said. Or say, when I would didn't you know, now come from the Debiano. But say, what bonsa, no kiss about our bunting. Now, Sabi, ye kiss about our buntia. And no say, where you're here, you two are so. And I will say, Maconia Wabutuno. There you, may my master sorry, me reply he knew. And your papa young Samuels that me ba wait dear. They were out here, no, but the bishop is out bit my and our papa the mammy, and our time me. Me mean to be the leader of the church, because me papa, me the mujaba, and to mean to be the leader. Never me a member, and to meet me ama emra aye juma. Over penuma sem, and a yen ya pesa ye juma. Over papa legacy, and ya pesa ye juma. Udo papa, oma o papa do munano, obedo umu. Sa o papa sema, oma papa po masem. No way your papa juma ye, o munana be po masem. Neso nam sa wo time papa, na wo mpena sem, na wo pen down phone ti. Obi a papa man position wa solimu a wo ye no kwafo na nani da ho na on pe corruption no wo ba ye uyi wo nyina afi ho e na wo de awudifo ne akronfo e de wo betimi no ma ye adwuma na wo tima control ma gi sika fi wo nsam e na do ma ye adwuma. Obi aba sorry ma be sum for more than 40 years 50 years ansa na ye wo ba ye wo timi the one telephone call frɛ eh masa wo ye secretary wa ha e fi ne ko ma di position fi wo nsam wani tin so ade enka ho en so ba over social media. No one tongue football bunkofo ani. Se say na wo ye onyankopon. Ana wo ye obofo, obonsam pa wo wiase. Wona ni kwadwa akofana. Kwadwo die na wo pe wo wiase. Wa ha wo papa sa ma ofi wiase ko. Wo sa be kumu ni aba pa yin so aka ho. Kwadwo se ni mo antimi wa. Atete wo ntoma. Yo ni pa be gu no. Eno ana obetwa. We de kum nipa we wiase nyina obi nkum but owu ankasa e baba be fawo enam se wo pe nuro nti wo so la wo na nuro so wo na Benin wo na Togo wo kwaji nuro kwajo yadi ma na o wa duro pa se onya plane crash a otimi doje otimi de tika dan na wa yira e da wo ba ye no woni ni tumi ni bansir ni na owu fa omu e di omu koye ndi kwajo kumuni pe nyina kumuni anu nyina because of papa japade nti uwia fe japade no uwia fe japade no eda wo beba no fa wajapa eda wo beba no fa wajapa yen eda wo beba oso no eda wo beba oso no wo fa japade na wo pre no fa ma wo na wo nyaawo. What it? When I'm paying for me, Absalom in the Bible, David about Absalom. He never a day thought, say, Obeguni Papa anymore say. Never.
Man, yeah, Obo, in the old year. Metin Masrea, easy. Minim the entire say, Nipper being your opportunity. Say, Obichi or Moba or Mabusim. Yes, I'm your Busafo, ABI. Family be omo sorry na bia bibi na ya twa bata ebusuana ho na sankofo ntinya this self entitlement be emo feel say asem si say ebusuani ma they also have a say
o baba ka tia wo say
osebo wo apostle Joseph ebusuana wo no usimu say look at the way he's speaking, accusations upon accusations. And wako Benin akoji no, can you substantiate that? And our Yekromfo, can you substantiate that? Kasa by heart to say, oh, these are the kind of people society also believe. Because as an ebano, obiani baby, I would not say would not dress for side. And ya became biama bemaneda. And to say, boy, any tiny papa no pen into war or sabono. Obazo chesa wodo apostle Joseph saying the back of nano. Wo do papa ne say ne ba no. Because ebia when one or two things been it's enough to conclude say na Adwoa for no so another family member also said say papa ne tia so ka say me yemfa ne nhye fridge mu nche e me yemfa se kan ka no ni nyina Adwoa for no so adisobey eno so be chim say papa ne tia se no Adwoa for no do ne papa ne say enyem na meko abusuafo ne ba akokotena one of the spike media no me video no call me for or say Adwoa for me papa na asem because papa ne tia se kra no onu ni nya wantwi bi na papa no mpo emso se ne birthday o se sen ade otoma papa no saje na ade papa ne su wuye no papa no onya wuye o tia so ka se owu a eya emomo ma ne nche fridge mu nche emomo me yemfa se kan ka no enso so hweman so on dey ba enti asem si a wona wo hye mfimfini enso ye patafo but what be take side and our person painting one as an angel and the other as a devil as a bonsam sorry for akonya so akofra no ne di na ade me omu mi no Adwoa for no we no minim family ni mu nsem bebre ntina asem no me pesa me de me ho me kam asem pi but there osebo canon I want to share my thoughts on osebo nsem awakeka no dear course so ya tututu no what happened enti omom tutu no mabodam say bibia nsi no tututu what triggered for that reaction BBC ya na se BBC ya dey dey see ye as was bono kasa too much sometimes he wants to talk as if onimyansa se obi ni masema ba yi na no so o to obi ni mfoto said na small boy bi this silly baggy ego business living in his feeling and with this sense of entitlement as a any say no dey no right o cry na o kasa o say o dey onye busheni wonye moja na wonye moja na o person wo kire say do ye moja no ondore papa na wo do papa ne say do ye moja no
osi papa ne dia story ne share nsa emre bi etwemu ana abranti ya ye papa ne be akofuna no didi na
say o akofi obi anona o san sorry na wo ya so ye dia sorry so na o kọrẹ nsambro na sa okofi obi anu aye ntu nze ne nkenyo den egiamo na baso o ye bible no kind bible na kan baby say ese okandini se ne ho ma asem na wo sa scriptures no bible na okenkan no na wo ye dia sorry aso nsa o kọrẹ nsambro ye no na person ka sorry ye nyo den enti okodi hu konkonsa se den enti no enti si I can also say, master, you also take inside. Me take inside with him. Oh, no problem, no. Nipa na small kind of me digesting as you are telling me, say, my take inside. May I say, I just have no meal me for mobile. But papa na small kind of digest it. You see, what about Bentina Hanum? Obi, as I would you be share that lumber and say me buy it. Or Cassette said, I say, when you say, also, bones in Yanka also so. Wonim fo no ada na ogine bia na se at your age oba be na to obrab man na ware o kasa te said all the panacea to marital problems in here also so ade na wo finding solutions for the wo cry no you are not into it into bian take side o ha asema enkomo wadi na digest enkomo na wadi na digest say wo accuse guy na say wakobeni na kojinro wo ye kromfo blah 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 can he substantiate it Nsano wakeka no can he substantiate so boy need the kokota obetwa substantiate and was shooting incident no I don't know what necessitated for me person me dwell much on the shooting incident because meaning dey see ntina me bisa say omo mututu no are they insane say bibia nsi no omatutu and was shoot obi no munhu say boy ni kutato wa shoot obi Adwoa Safo you obi oya ade ese ginidi ene Adwoa Safo na NPP for ya ade o parliament na mo hia numbers a no ni Ghana o ma obi ko impersonating no parliament nyo no a be ka chese na ye ono ano sini ni ntia ono enti Dr. Ren medmanu isiba I'm only here to say Osbozara man one ohun no so onye busuani ayi obi abusuamu sem na asi so ye papa no edofo ano odona he should rather try to broker peace rather than what take his side What could you be barren? I pass what chastise the other one, a painting in black soil on some. Dear Kosi, Dr. Ren, Yahu be paying that lumber and say, Yahu be say, how a man for Babon, symmetry, trauma, that lumber looking like lumber upon some severe children. Yahu says, our mom kick us answering in a normal boy. Ain't it the same person belonging to that same company, and one also can say, I was here saying, we don't just have to fall for anything. I feel be any back.
And somebody the uti a year. Sorry, no lawyer, no air car. Ubebusan who say, I just said the earlier a year as some ever told just said a year nana akofuna was shoot to Niniano and Ukribia enim per the account of Womo a year lawyer no as somewhat Womo lawyer and the two jano. The interior lawyer no a car.
Which was banging at the gate and wanted to enter. So I think there was a trade bank. So she banged and they got to realize that it was honorable just about Safo who was in the car.
Abuso for next Sunday, you will honor me.
As you know, our founder has passed on. And there needs to be a replacement in terms of the leadership. And so the Constitution gave some powers to the Council of Elders to go through a process and appoint a new leader from among the sons of the founder. So they have gone through the process. They started a month ago. So they have gone through the process and now they have settled on one person. And then today they have wanted to introduce the said one person to the General Council. The General Council they represent the members. So today's program was to introduce the newly appointed leader to the General Council, who represent the entire membership of the church. So that was what the incident was all about, as in today's ceremony. Yes.
So who fired the shots then?
Who fired which shot?
We understand that Adwoa Safo Kantanka has been shot. True or not?
For that one, I can't tell. And for what I know is that after the introduction of the newly appointed leader to the members, after the ceremony, after the ceremony, they heard a very loud bang. And there are two gates, the northern gate and the southern gate. So they heard a loud bang at the southern gate. And then people were surprised. The bang came again, and then we realized that it was a car which was banging at the gate and wanted to enter. So I think there was a trade bank. So she banged, and they got to realize that it was honorable just about Safo who was in the car. So since she couldn't penetrate the gate with her car, she went to the northern gate. After that, and then she repeated the same thing. She banged it. She banged the second one, and then the security apparatus, the private security, indicated to her that no, what she's doing will cause casualties because there were still people in the premises. Because when you enter through the gates with your car, you don't know who you can walk over or drive over with a car. So they started firing warning shots to prevent her from coming, from entering the residence with her car. So as to whether they shot her, as to whether she was wounded, we've seen pictures around that. That's not what actually happens on ground.
But why were they preventing her from entering the church premises?
Sorry?
Why were they preventing her from entering the church premises?
No one prevented her from entering the church. If she had parked and then come down and then indicated that she wants to enter, that would have been all. But
is she not part of the leadership of the church?
Sorry?
Is she not part of the leadership of the church?
No, she's not part of the leadership of the church.
And when the decision of who becomes the leader of the church came up, was she not invited?
Yes. The Council of Elders, as far as I know, wrote to all the children. Wrote to all the children of the founder. But then, according to the Council of Elders, none of them honored the invitation.
But
that's the picture I've gotten.
She was on her way to the church premise, not so.
No, not the church premise. The place we held the ceremony was held. There's not a church premise.
Right.
Yes.
What place is that?
The place is a residence built by the son of the founder.
And why did she have to force her way through? If the church leadership indeed wrote to her to be present.
I think that question should be directed to her. I cannot answer as to why she wants to force her way there. Because if you want to come and then you get down, you want to come, no one will prevent you. So as to whether if she was prevented and why should she force her way through, I think she should be answering the question.
You spoke about the gunshots as well, and I asked a question earlier. Who fired those shots and why?
The shot.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, the shots. Who fired those shots?
I was on ground, but we had gunshots. According to the briefing I got was that she fired the first shot. That's the briefing I got. She fired the first shot and then banged the gate with her car.
So she fired the first shot.
When she fired those shots, the security apparatus, the private security, also knew that the lives of people were at risk. So they were giving warning shots.
And we understand now that she is injured at the hospital. Can you confirm that for us?
Well, I can't confirm that.
Was any other person injured in that exchange of fire?
No, not that I know of. None that I know of.
What is the leadership of the church going to do next after this incident?
So the matter is currently under investigation. So the security apparatus, the church security is also involved. So it's investigation. But as to the leadership of the church, we also conduct our investigation, our private investigation to it, and then anybody who has perpetrated anything will be brought to book.
Thank you very much.
So the leadership of the church is also meeting to put everything together as to who has done what and who has done what's wrong. But as far as now, we are still getting busy.
Thank you very much. Nana Kofi Safo Kantaka is lawyer for Christo Safo Church.
Enti Nana Kofi eye Kantanka, lawyer Emma eye onimunyamfo ye papa Safo Kantanka wonyane baby ko. Yenyensie no enso abusua entokwa esimu dendende. Now, let me start off with this. Me hunu ne sa asem we ba beto dwa no. Yenuanom Ghana fo ma ni bi ana mema mo sorry a na makofufa ema ahodo na mo ni mo wo ha saa ne beba mo ni ma ba ko nwo a saa ne beba. Please stop this. Stop this. Munjaisa sebe ma ne ma dodo wo a eno nkyere se anaso ne ba oba ba ko wo a eno nkyere se bi oyodefo no owu gya ho a there is a guarantee that there will be peace. Wo ya kenyina wo nyina abusua baako edi manu amo kansa na na we no wo fa wo ko wa hanti na ba it's not like that. It's not like that. The conversation should not be like that way or bad. Because enye bai man kwa na titinipa ti wo ba wo kasa no ke hunu se enye wo bema pe na titi nipa unless am di atum se ene die bema pe na yeso titi nipa unless am be kase bema pe na titi nipa what do you say please se papa onimonyamfo te se eye Kristo Asafo Kantanka eno nkyere se so wo ha it is the reason why in tia nipa nu be cheche no minim papa bi a Teshinungwa estate or your defo pa. In fact, I don't want to mention his name here. When we talk about Ghana rich men, Okanwobi, he's a Voltarian. Owu bebre, ene ma bebre na owu ye no. Nebusiana, different mothers, no. They all came together. And then, eja papa echi, kama. You see, let me be honest here. What is going on, no? I can boldly say eye entity a awofo bi di ma wo mo ma, especially with the accounts. Me akani it me can team wa supem. We the accounts no. Say yenye sika na ye tete ye ma. Our inferiority complexes ema ye tete ye ma no to be more responsible. Yes. Ye tete ye ma under the guise of ye nie bie ye tutu kwan eninti ye mane ye ne bi kra no a ese yetimi tia wo mo e kire wo mo se da bi wo ya kan ni wo ye Ghana ni enema ABCD sei emfatawo enti jaye obewuna so we de jaye wo mo ye abrochirefo mma we mu ne ye ko wo mo abrochire we ni mu jaye wo mo. I am not a family member, and I am not here to say I support Akofuna or I support Adwoa Safo. Woman one way or the other, I can boldly tell you, said their father at a point in time was not happy with Nkwadami Onuwe Adwoa Safo any way. Look, Adwoa Safo ni Kennedy akompre ko Japan ko woye. When Adwoa nim say Kennedy ewo eyeyere meboa. Do you think his father anybody? His father obviously will not be happy. So today are you going to blame Papa no? And now are you going to blame ne mame no? I don't know blame Papa no, but mame ni the yem blame bi. It takes two to raise a year akwada. Akwada raise no nye papa nko asede. It takes two. Do what you know say when the bear ma wo a uja wo ba nko ama papa na hwe na, you are mistaken. And what you know say won so wo ye papa ma wani nko wo ma ho. I'm telling you, today is Father's Day. It may kasa. I will tell you something here. Me, my grandfather was rich. I don't shy away with my grandfather. He was a prosperous man. My grandfather, me papa, wani oba ba kupe, ene wo ne ma ewo wiase. Oni ma dodo ne wo ye. But my grandfather ebewu no, ne ma ewo home and abroad. Me chira mo Ghana ewo akwantium otu kwan ko obia ho, gather them together, put them together, spoke to them, e kwan ya owu a opese omu jana chi kwan in front of ne yire no mu a oni wo mu nyina wo mma no o kan obia property eso obi enya okwatakwa ye frame be ship house that belongs to mimi mame mimi mame mo side. They got the ship house and other properties. They got other properties. The hotels, they got it. I am saying this to tell men, say, do not be afraid to tell your children. Say, be bold as Ghanaian men. Be bold. Do not shy away. Me, my father told me when I was very young, hey, Abrante, me do 65, mewu. When my father was telling me, I was a teenager, I didn't understand. So why is my father always talking about obewu, owu we die wachiche nyomanimu, ye for, wachiche chichemu, nkara ni die nkofo a wofa wo mo oye ne sane yemu ma, because papa wa baba nti enkwada wo form a otete wo mo bi manyini sen me wo mo nso agapade nie wo kan kire wo obi ate no wase me papa de no etime me say de me papa owuye sabio odigya me minim de odigya me de owuye odigya me maame minim de odigya no me nuanom nyina ansinim wo mo asabio no wo mo nya ne yemu ba almost I never mamma so bano. Said you adoptee woman, adopted children, no so no. Obia nim the Japadie. So Ghanaian men do not shy away from Owuo. Owuo die, any yen nam. Person what chibe say ya. Be bold. Person what chibe say. Person what say. Because na we ye Japadie no. Enya adwa safo na ye Japadie ne ma safo kantanka. Enya akofuna na ye Japadie ne ma ne papa. Ebia one way or the other they have contributed. But papa no, you must cement your feet. Because especially with your bema when you need now through the age of 70, 80. Oh, quite chale. Sometimes no, your memory no crown we lose touch. Especially men who do not even train themselves. You know, how may feed the mind and the brain to be active. And these are the things I tell my uncles. Yes, the other time I was speaking to one of my uncles in America. He's doing very, very well. He didn't come up, and I brought up this conversation. And I mean, so I'm saying, they be heading come away, but I said, let's talk about it. Let's talk today. I want us to talk. Because me person watching it, no, baby be free baby, or baby be free baby. No, baba ye ni emo be we yase. Me so me ni akoma. Makoma ebe he ya ko school ya ko ye practices oti ase na this year we are okay, but ye person we chibe ye time. Men should learn this. We should learn this. You see, one of my uncles, maybe na momu bebre. One of my uncles here, Obuasi, Mr. Kofi, Obi onim Obuasi, Mr. Kofi, very prosperous man. Look, build hotels and other things. Houses in Tema, Takrade, Obuasi, Kumasi. Me wo fayiwu ye. Ne yirimu were already doing well. Thankfully. Papa ne Japade no a ode ma abusua. Me ame cousins ni bi. Wo ma hunu hotels e jade krade ma abusua mpo. Ma me fo ni nyina agi tu mu o. Se nya hwe we kunu no. Ote ase de cross owu a hotel we de. Ode na abusua fo na si ye ntie nkoma abusua. Muntie me ye o. Ane de ma wo fa ase. Me wo fa ase ye de abusua Japade ne man. When timi ahwe agya. Che se hotel no crab bebo fom say tim. Yam fe Japade na ma onyansani. Ijade ama okwasea. Okwasea na say no. Munka sa niema ne nkyere mo mma. We ye bema disclose certain things to your family before you die. Be bold. My grandfather otu kwan and then money mun nyina ahia. Ne nana ne mun nyina ahia. I still remember certain things that my grandfather gave me. I remember telling me, say, there is a particular trunk. Those days, 34, there's a particular trunk. Semi-bukezra, ole kenteni nyani debie mo wonua. I should take it. I'm speaking in Zima. That's how my grandfather told me. Was we that a year near maybe what trunk bim. And a trunk no was once a chance to dear. And this will sa trunk ne mun yoma nyina won bia e ye media memfa. Ntiane se ne mpaboa wo se sabio ne draw so se ne pieto se na se ne wristwatch o se ye media. We have to understand. Or say, oh, you are in Zima. Oh, I am 100% in Zima. I don't shy away from Zima. The greatest. Yes, I'm in Zima. And Zima and a proud Ghanaian. What did he say? En kaya papa ni monyam fo on some fat and yes sir. Okay, Nana, I so say I am as okay. Good. Me dey makọ there. En some fata say ene ye papa awo ye oni monyam fo a wa bre wa ye adwuma din ahye Ghana ni monyam. Ye na chi say. En some fata kra. Enye me ya because you see Christo Safo, Papa no, I love him. I really love the man. Would be some say Metinidin Tambe at the Saddle College. The money be a bar school and yet the biological children. No. And Kofu was sponsor one more was share one more be more at the Saddle College. Maybe me have a for. And they always talk about Christo Safo. They always have conversations. And I was like, who is this particular man? I was like 13 years. I'm like, when I'm papa now, because me, I knew about my father, my grandfather, my grandmother, my mother. That's what made me name. But the people were always talking about Christo Safo. Until one day, on campus, the man himself came to visit the guys. Hey! And I saw this man. Okotie Ekufu Adwoa Assembly or Kafa. Christo Safo, exactly when I saw the man, I'm like, wow, this man. Wow. No wonder these guys talk about this man. Thick, tall man. Koko. In case of you tuntum and you me tuntum pa. And I fell in love because the name may be an no. Na me papa ye bi but ono ne de no na kasiem so all hwe will be ba. No de obi ba best school no tua school fees. Di papa no abobra. Wa ye niema kase. Ah ese ye hye na nimonyam. Ene ebusawo, ebusia. Sebekwa akoba ne se moja baako. Ede ye. Hwe ade a ye. Entimebusa won say, is it worth leaving properties for your children? Is it worth it? Sa papa na nje japade a se nka we ma wo. But they no so nye. So obebo ho modene obetiti wo remu na obeje japade se me de ma no so me free wa wo mo ko ho tututuo. What is this? Come on. Can't we just have a common understanding? When my father passed away, and before I will not catch him say, look, my son, me wua. I don't want to be put in a year fridge. I prefer embalmment. That's what my dad told me. He prefers embalmment. It's me, papa, who here. All that we did this year, a baby, much as said the koto, your mom, embalmment, the man, and we had to pay every day, yetieska, until we buried him. He passed away on 21st of June 2017. Yes. Father's Day. So, a shoulder. I feel so, mumbia be a window. I feel, I ho about me so, or person dakakra, I ho for them because of village in Zama. Omukoye, and this 21st June, into 21st June, be a misfeeling. I ho for the free one of friend, my younger brother. So, omokwa na no so omokwa no so omon ration in fan hospital. That's it. Look, and na me no ka say ejapade bia o ye wo gya ho awofo na tim. Awofo na tim. The same way me nana every ne moja ni eja ejapade uko takwa awofo na tim. The aye pre nyina no awofo na betinem. What is important is the peace, the love, and the unity. As family members, you should not turn against each other. Adwoa Safo, what is said, Obra? A friend is saying, initiation afa ne so one ne osofo a Adwoa men ko ho you already know say this your younger brother who the assemna court as Osibo Eka. It is what to say the assemna court na se wo bra jano we book court meraso ma court no any wo bra ndi to punish obra because we are disrespecting the rule of law of our country. Because we the assemna court brochire and ye dey asama kokko te say na opese o ye na yesi ho kwan say enya na say we ya we bu court mra so court ene wo na bedi why ye court ne na bedi as simple as that o ko ye na sebio nka etuo ni bi kokaw wo kwakumem ana bi etuo ni bi kokaw wutirimu a nka wawu ko we jawo ma ho. Ask yourself, is it worth it? I told you be a home. Asemsia to boase. Asemsia and prepare because send your tea be ado. Asem no acha. A night will fall, day will come. When you be dealing with any pani stubborn, you didn't quite gigi. Because ebi ono unu yaketu ane bi anadwini no pe saa no ope no ope gidi ebi ope so ye ni de ebi asa no ope no ebi a wonso ompe ne saa se ebi a wanko ho a emba medo abontene se yabo utuo anase ye pewaku se ne lawyer ni chire mu no wona wodi nkan fire shot na adwo emibisa wo license to hold gun and also to fire. Since when? Ena Ghana be done mortal combat. Since when? Ena Ghana adane ye Conan the Destroyer. Since when Adwoa adane Rambo? Eye Chuck Norris. Now who create you? Now they call breath here. Huh? Since when? Huh? So these are the things at the end of the day, ye who say a two abuba kan uka. This is needless. This is needless. Whether you believe the lawyer or you don't believe the lawyer. The point they say, Anka Adwoa Safo could easily lose her life today. And that, me papa, a free we say, a kenne, nyame ambemua, Anka Adwoa Safo kenne, kebia, news a beto Ghana web ye, Adwoa Safo shot dead. Oh na mo attack him no. Would you be there to take care of Adwoa Safo's children? Would you be a mother to Adwoa Safo's children? Me busamo. Mo amoto ya Adwoa. Look, there be a mekase me say, "Uyo nyansani a o. Me ehunu nyansa." Why do you have to go? Who ko ye den Adwoa? Uyo nyansani a enso so nkwasiafo nkwasiasem so. Uyo nyansani a ya niema me ehunu se nyansani na wonye ogimifo. Ogimifo bi ade na kuma na ye gidigidi nyomo. Oh mate se me bra no ye se ye swear ni in as oni na obeye asori ni nyina apanyini. Adwoa enko ho. Oti ye no. O si okay, sadia munye din Monday court, yemunko court, say ni say na esi. Eno ano no period. Omunko yoma no ewo court. Oko na court chine say ya ka asem when the so ya do kwa kotum 2 weeks. Obra kodem 2 weeks. Na se ne asthma bi ba. Wono no obe face ni asthma no cells go. Enyawo. Sometimes yemu bi no asamba. I don't discuss things based on emotions. Me emotions. I'm very objective. Me emotion. I'm bad me shame. Because a yetuo asem bullet was sent abra we kuno kra. And I beto dey why na ni yegu na ni mu ase mo papa na mo gu na ni mu ase. Me Eja Nicholas Nana say Invidaba. Media, and I mean, the Mugu and Masio. Mo papa and a Mugun and Nimas. And it's very, very sad. Patience, abotre. A yeman kunim die. Abotre we. A yeman kunim die. Obrano. Sorry, no. It has to move on. Sorry, be move on. Now the mu ye. Mubema sorry, the members ni be crab free mu. Say shadi papa di jai. And you see, enya Adwoa Safo nko and ne bra asamo nko. Many of us as Ghanaians, ye papa bi ye wo fa bi je japade oja company oja factory. Pardon me. And tokwanti factory ni company no egu. Mentime wasinti egu abo bia. Ejapade ankankofo benya ho mfaso no. Ejapade no business ayesen ankankofo nya ho mfaso no egu. Aya de bia kana ana nipa tuntum de ye ntanje ejapade. Ana ye business enche because ye ni abotre. Yakuma waheya. It pays to be patient. Abotre. Uwa abotra wonya wakwasiya wo. Uwa abotra wonya wajimifu. Oh, Debbie. Abotre wiem kunimdie. Enka se mi wati wanasum. Ana wankwedi akire. Ana wotena ne fie kwasiya dei. And we concentrate on the papa. Say, and the Father's Day, can the papa tiasia? Go on the penny, and it's not many casano. Abemwa on the penny you. That is why my conversation, mean concentrate on Ninu Yaketwa and call Yaketwa. There is a reason here. Adwoa Safo ba bakane eja Ninuano. And it's a me address it, Nana Akofenano, with all respect to him. And it's not mean yes, I may address na kofna. When ye pain, or sounds your bar or bad time. Look, why? Oko cry say, Oko cry say, or no quan the coyas or then the driver pew. Or no quan or then the driver, or no quan, bay. Unye will show anger towards you. Unyano will show anger. Why go there alone? Mube share date. Or don't so the sorry for no so the almost so the by. Mu ya na mu kan ya na bibia ko din mu ko owura akofo krabo ko no oboma ba so say oh mu papa wu ye de ma ya ma na ye fe ma kam ho abom enti ene ye owura akofo express den kofo te ho abeka say asama me kan ya me bonko fo ya basui hwe ne chire dwa de mo ye asamo amukọ ya owura akofo kan de de ene owura akofo to obeka say Adwoa Safo Adwoa we a lawyer sebio do not act and behave say obia onye informed na mo ankasa kra no ha bibusa me won say ejapade ye pray ejapade ye pray. How many rooms and ye sorry anopa ye da ade saying na se ye kwa akoda empa no ayeda so no empa how many rooms na ewo empa bie no ewo a friend say ewo o ma sha see you ya no omoba no mo no nya adwina no mo report page no rade uko dem bedroom one bed na ukwa say ye king size so say ye queen size so say ye both king and queen size so kabo mu nyina brade obeda baby ketwa na de ache na ukra no oh thank you sis ukra mpo no he unim baby a ukra he sisi Adwoa he bia odey we ka bullet god forbid en ka bullet ko kana koma en ke no wo ko Nka ne man bebusa se ye maame de na ku no a oni ne nua bema e na eku e de ho a ejapade ho Eddie no, Eddie. Jerry John Rollins, dead and buried. Atamils, dead and buried. Safo Kantanka, dead, soon to be buried. And then, the youth of today, Ghanaian youth amaba, money breja padia too much. Emre bi atwam ne ase wo faasefo na womani break japade enunti na nana konedu Agima Rollins edit the interstate succession law PNDC law 111 ebaye because ambre no na enche na wo fa ewu because wo faasefo ne kunkum wo fa epe japade into wo fa village na wo faase wo hope oso wo fa yenkwa yi kwankwa nnua na se na mato aduane mato yi friends ensanfufuo bi ana fanta bi na wo de eduro kogum na wo fa akwa akogu na wo fa akwa de wo fa akwa akogu wo fa kotena aduane ase ya ensanfufuo edi edo we de mu edo we de embo ubeti wani no na wo fa gone too soon wo fa no aye dead and buried wo fa wofako na wofase bepe japade ena yedi asam ne court ena yedi mra be hye ho se free na akode se papa wu a ne immediate family no adedie no yenhwe na enko wo mo ho na de ye wo wi mu ebekwa abusia wadi ama abusia ena kobaaye afedie free wo faasefo na afedie enkwada no a yawo omo no ye ma na yawo omo no intimi bana na kwesi be ya me sei me ba fiba ube ya me sei we radi jankopo me ba ku oba ba ku be ma ba ku sei na mo de be me komo wa hakura nka me frɛ wo mo ma me be wo mo koto sei mo mra na mo me hede nkofo bi di ye omo papa no mo Father's Day, one more could treat me nice cover, and the abefi. And I was supposed to be with GBC and GTV. Omaba, I was filming a year Ghana versus England. I was supposed to be there. God forbid me ban woman, yes, sir. But I'm just making a point. And then because of Inquadei, almost daddy yanko, Father's Day, yakwa could treat me. Oh, dear, say, the Miako hotel, papa, a miama, quack wine me, a dine me. Nkwadda yi omunya adwuma da enso say father me piggy bank me my savings kakra mato we ama efe. This is the beauty of a family. Dear be na moti wiase ama papa anya amfa ama ye de mutu kwan ye sifie mamo ye de business shamonsa ye de companies shamonsa enyu obia na oba wiase ade papa timi bo bra no edu sam pempenso no, so you must appreciate. Fine boy, no pimples, what Jenny glasses, na no koko, se preku. And so ninsempa, handsome guy, wako suku, use common sense, use wisdom, apply wisdom. Wisdom is application. Opa pewu, onimunyam fuente se, kambusiya bom, sister, ayano kure, waka amate. Ye papa nso de ya ho nso kan say sister on person obeda fridge mache sister won so ti ase Adwoa Safo won so manya wo tintintinti manya wo maame doko no ye manka ne ye kura me yi wo free manya wo sa wo de won ti asamase. Sometimes eto de bia wo position bi wo wa utimi gina wo dendenden but eto de bia mo wakoma enya mmere I don't go for Sri. You know, Sri. Republic of comment section for when we are Republic. When we two. Now to make catch up. Papa say Ghana no pomo mutu hine. Esi hine a comment section for the two hine o. Eno musi hine. Omu ni munyansa rough. Obi betu aba no abeka na adwene a kire ose kwase ampe hine wufu kura no ye. We ye friend say. We ye friend say DM blogger. We ye stomach blogger. Yen kano kreno abrantie pa o papa yen sie no wo pre wo ho asi wo ho ehene ayede abrantie pa nka twan bi ensie wo papa e ne mbie na daka so ne will so na enya fe wo pepere wo ho dodo e wo msa wo sister e wo msa wo sister wanya de na nso abrante to de bia we bema control yourself agudie ne de ba wo fi a yemfa mrika nhia wo agudie no ye de ba wo fi a yemfa mrika nhia ka se mu girl bi na ka kire mi o oh sister ne de wa rush pa sister ne ye nim so wa rush maka ne de ye Roberta sa se mu girl bi na ka kire mi o se bra wo ye fine boy agudie ne ye de ba wo fi na wo diri mi ka nhia me am e ba wo fi don't rush do not rush to boase abrante to boase wo ye den a wo sister de obey sister Adwoa Safo be say o me kono wo me kwa kosia no ana onko for fire ye ko mu kunwa wo nua wo how would you feel sanka wo nua yi ekatuo ni bi kan wo nua Adwoa Safo akoma ana je ne nkwa how would you feel? Would you bury your dad and also bury your sister? Huh? Will you bury your dad and also bury your sister? Is that what you want? The people that remind us of our past, family, they are the ones I'm more reminded here. Because I remember me bra, me chiba friend me, he shared some jokes. Me sresa. And then you be na share sa joke no. It will come from my true brother. And to the beer. Yes, family, we can agree, disagree. Yes, so it be kontokwa, but we agree to disagree and we move on. Say mame ba kopa. You have to understand, say you have one father. You have to understand. Say papa no aye jabako. Na jani dimu and ye pese ye exalt it. We want to exalt the name of our father, Apostle Joseph. To the beer. Emamun tietia bontense for no dodo. Because they will try to infiltrate a yamo comes. No make kamutia boom. One of the things are a yame de abetimidie tumfo. Daddy Lumba the enibi. You see, Daddy Lumba is not a perfect man, but he's an idol and an icon. I love him. One thing I may share free Daddy Lumba, I share with me, man, say, let us learn to make sure, say, whether they are from different mothers, to understand, say, they are each other's keeper and not the outsider. Because there is no outsider that will love your brother or your sister than yourselves. And that is very, very wrong. The hatred, some people feel, say, I want to show some people where power lies. Abrante needs to say, me ba Adwoa Safo and for many moon to treat for. Adwoa Safo so feel say, me na me paying, you have to listen to me. And I menti me wasi ni nyina eba no. Eno ni ne de enim guasie we nyina eba. E mamu ntan tie apapa yi aye frɛ no osebo de zara man no ntam mamu ntan tie no. I'm telling you guys. Yes. You see, let me share this. It's my personal experience. Me and my bushim, I'll share it. I'm in time coming me once, but let me share it. Me wa Fabian. But I body di. Anytime I'm on radios. Me time body di. I me wa fano. Edumre bi ni ma wa wo. Omo nyina gange up. Ekobo omo papa enua amane ebebo me papa amane se me papa nka nkyere ne nua no se onche japade na obi amfa ne de enko ana me papa frɛ ne nua be ma no and a friend a man and no mutnas. And obusa ne man said, Dear na papa ye muntia. And the K ha wo ka ye ka we ka. Omunya mami baako. Efriwe a ye me hunu se me papa no do we sen me. Efriwe nso a me hunu se me papa no do we sen me. Nti epese ye hunu de papa no o japade o beche ansa na wawu nya sa wawu anhwe ni a we be ba be ka say we na ye odi we buy we be ka we minji we ndi. Na me papa enua ne to. Ana why din. Ana ne ba the last born, be my young guy or no so tewo or shane papa di. Ne ni ko born ni papa ni unsa ni papa astatia or tinisio. E do akra no so. O say, papa, me de enche wa japade am fa mame. Me de ni say, me nuanom so mo pa bibia fa mo no mo nko na me de me ne obetena fia. Wu no we mame hwe kra me pe because wo di ma ko school. What shame me? What you have school fees? Me area what the make hospital. Timidie family anu de ma omo na wa hwe ni o ombe gigi wa ma owu ntem. Means me pese obewu ntem because enche menim say me wie university a menya adwuma papa ye na ma hwe wo. Wu a ebe ha me because me pese me wedding wo wa sie bi. Afem panyimfo no anu omotewo. We hwe ne yonko no we ahwe ne yonko ni say eh yenu yaketua na waka nyansasem sei. Yenu yaketua na eka nyansasem sei. Afem panyimfo ni start so omo kasa. Obeti ha me wo fa sei. Eye me wo fa bi na tutugu masum. Obeti we o me maame bi e na tutugu masum say me papa de eye wo maame na ne breye enti wa hwe ne wa nya bi a wa hwe ni a owu a wo de na japade ma na yiri a wo toso mienu. Enti na me kan be sisi so say mu ebusia no ema mu ntantie third person because third person when ya mu mpo a nko pe je to de bia put your differences aside and think about say mu papa tiasia would he be happy seeing you disgracing yourselves to all Ghanaians bibusam his emunya masamo a hen na mo de beko abusia de emunya masamo a you have to come together and talk about it. Mimi nu yanmo. Me mechi balance be ye kechiri o ye stubborn. Mechi last born. And one way to be the Bible chile wo do airport a wo makrom no wasa twa return ticket no one gasa aba Ghana. Me last born. Chaplain ticket obe do airport Heathrow obe da hotel 3-4 days we no wasa aba return to Ghana. What Mama me sika ahye. Eso be ne den. Be kwa ko gina ba bi no wa kekem. Oye onua. Enya kra oye onua. Ono na be ha wa se, mama bra bi o. Wo be bo ho modern a o de be ba sa ba be ka che so masa o kra de na so kra wo ha me dodo. But we abusia we moja. You have to be upset and attack and insult and clock a gun to shoot your own sister. No way. No way. You'll be referred as a killer of your own sister. You have a tag on you with a prisoner. Your soul will not be happy. Your soul will eat you up. And can start your investigation. Obekwa dancer wo me you'll be walked in a society because your sister how would you feel a gentleman? Be that gentleman and papa. I will not blame your father. So what ma who do I won't blame him. It's life. Maybe sano near to the be near ka. Hey, Anna, your papa we dear. One name mom you need a woman. Unyini as a man. Don't be quick to throw stone. Because life experiences can change. And sometimes there won't panel. You can easily fall into it. And to me, I have seen the trend I have. And I think that Banisa, Those people who are saying, say, oh, it's not worth living property, no. Others will think, say, oh, and if you come, I mean, yeah, Japadia, because me, yeah, Japadia, crown, Sebio, me main, Quasiafui. Ombekwa ko twetwe kukum wo mo ho. Eso na ntesa. Let's be honest. Obi anya wo sofo eye Safo kantanka we fa ne sane papa. Na akofna. Look. Ye bo din nyina no ye bo pata e de sai papa din papa no o. Bra papa be bre wo ewiasi. Ene ma papa Kristo Safo be ye yi. Ene ye ka Alexa no we din kan ala aya Alexa ne dada. Your father a icon. Mama ye very, very careful. We have to build Ghana, build our society, and people like Safo Kantanka, they have live legacy. And yes, a fata woman say, ye omo de ye. Dear Busiafwe, ye can Mon come humbum. Na monshe, near see mo papa. Monso cry there. And yet, a year friend is saying, so-called mammy for neku and Quadano Mumuna Moku. Ah, please. Moon's shame free, dear daddy lumba, ne mano ye, omususadie, but we can learn from each other. So that lumano, and you and Quadana neku, and no mum de because a mammy for no. And Quadana kaumu wabo. Timun come humbum. What you say, mun come and boom. A word to a wise. It's enough.
Whenever I say PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.